Welcome back to the RP Show, everybody. I am phoning it here right now. Double fisting it. Darren's having fun with the Rider Prider fan page, which, again, have graciously allowed us to, look at him over there, to post the show in there. Our Facebook live feed. You put the photo in there of me wearing a Bomber shirt, which isn't new, but everybody's head's popping off in there.
Oh, yeah.
And I got to, listen, they said the comments are very funny from people, what they've been writing about me wearing a Bomber shirt, but fans of other CFL teams get very upset when I wear Rider gear. And this, it very clearly is a CFL show.
Sure.
And I don't want to upset people from across the country. So hence I'm wearing the new brand, the new logo.
Right.
The reason I have two phones in my hand, one, the daily poll question for Capital Ford and Universal Collision Center. Do you like the name Seattle Kraken? 75% of you on Twitter saying yes. What's the Facebook results, guys? 75% on Twitter say yes, they like the Seattle Kraken, and on Facebook, 71% say yes. And I can tell you that, yes, it will grow on me, no doubt. But I didn't know what a Kraken is. Excuse me. Prairie Mobile text line at 306-840-8777 from Jer. He says, Mr. Rod Pedersen, Kraken? Gary Bettman needs to put a stop to this. Also, the NHL Seattle team logo, team colors, a blatant ripoff of MLB Seattle Mariners stylized S. Thanks for the Rod Pedersen Show. Thoroughly enjoyed. Signed, Gare. Some comments from the View crew. John O'Flynn in Vancouver says, Squad, what show number is this? It is show number 283 of Canada's daytime sports talk show. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you enjoying over there on social media with
I'm enjoying the love from Winnipeg. Garrick Jones, our friend in Houston who played with the Bombers. And now, he wants to be the GM of the Houston Texans. He's really integrating himself into the NFL now. He loves seeing you in the Winnipeg Blue Bombers jersey. And it was great hooking up with him in Houston when we went down there in December. But he loves it. The folks at Team Issued, the hockey guys are loving it too. So it's kind of fun. We're poking a little fun this morning and having a good time on social media. And, of course, we got a little Blue Jays love on our social media, too. Just,
good.
With our video this morning and stuff on our story. So
on our Instagram story.
Yeah.
Well, Lynch just came in and gashed Winnipeg again, so we got to make things up. You realize that I can do my thing, start with a fresh slate. Lynch, it's not happening.
No chance.
That bridge is long burnt. They're not rebuilding that one. Lynch and Winnipeg, and by the way, both sides are okay with it.
Oh, yeah. Lean into it.
Where are you, by the way? We have 3 minutes left in this break. Where are you on this CFL thing? Dang, it's confusing. Like I said, it's hard for the smart people to figure out. I don't know how the dumb people are managing.
Well, according to Dave Naylor, we already need 3 weeks of quarantine time. 2 weeks before you come down, 7 days here. You have to pass a couple of tests. And then you need a little buffer window because if you don't pass a test, then you have to re-quarantine. Not that you need to reset the 3 weeks, but you probably need 1 or 2 weeks of organizational time because as soon as you say the season's going, it's not quarantine starts that day. It might be some players need to get back to wherever they need to get to, and that might take a couple of days. Some might take more, some might take less, and then you got to travel them all in, and that's going to take some time. So you probably, if you're, trying to be aggressive, you need, though, a week. So now you're at 4 weeks that you need before training camp opens. So from the moment they say they're going to play, you need 4 weeks, and that's before training camp opens. And even if you only go a week of training camp, you need 5 weeks before a season starts. No preseason. Time's running out. And it just tells me that I don't think that a lot of people really want to play, even if they say they do.
It's going to be virtually impossible.
Yeah.
Nick Lewis is watching, by the way, number 82. He says, nice hair, Darren.
Thanks, Nick. I'm trying to grow it out a little bit.
Well, you've succeeded. You're trying?
It's interesting. I don't know how I feel about it yet.
You should be in contention for Rockstar of the Day today because you've really come with the hot takes.
Thanks.
I sit here, I'm more quantity over quality today. You're more quality over quantity. You come with the takes, i.e. the CEBL tournament opening tomorrow with a doubleheader on the CBC. The Saskatchewan Rattlers open Sunday, 11:30 a.m. Mountain, 1:30 Eastern against the Niagara River Lions. I've downloaded the CBC Gem app. I will be watching the game tomorrow. You said they're playing because they want to play. You feel, and you didn't necessarily say that. I read between the lines of what you were saying.
That's what I said, but yeah.
But by virtue of you saying that, you're saying the CFL's not playing because they don't want to play.
100% right. I believe that to be the case. I know it does come down to dollars and cents. At the end of the day, even Major League Baseball proved that they wanted to play, and they were going through a massive fight. And it didn't look like they really cared about playing. They cared more about the money and the business side of it. NHL really, and we knew this from the beginning, talking to hockey people, they said right from the beginning, they're handing out the Stanley Cup this year. They want to hand out the Stanley Cup and uphold the traditions of the trophy and all of the 100-plus year history. So that's important. And the CEBL, just their second season, easy for them to fold. Very easy. They wanted to play. They found a way. So we're right in that time now to find out, hey, if the CFL doesn't play, it's not because the dollars and cents don't line up. At the end of the day, it's because they don't want to. That's really how I feel.
I can't remember who I was talking to because I've been talking to a lot of people. Who specifically it was when I said, we must be getting close to a final decision because a lot of people are getting really upset. Do you know what I mean? Now, you're not seeing it, of course, on SportsCenter or, of course, Naylor and Farhan in their reports, but it's people on the phone. They don't want to play, Rod. The owners don't want to play. They've realized it's going to cost them more to not play or to play than not play, so they don't want to play. And they're not getting federal money. And then in this phone, we're getting federal money. We're playing. It's good. You know what I mean? Like, it just... I feel like it would be a relief if they just pulled the pin. Similar to what Nick Sakavich, the NLL commissioner, said yesterday. We examined it, we put a pin on the wall, and said, we're not playing, it's over. Let's concentrate on next year. Why has the CFL not done that? Why have they not done that? And I will also say, is it not embarrassing for the Canadian Football League to ask for federal government hat in hand on bended knee? Yeah. That was embarrassing for a pro league.
And they've done that. So I think, why? You'd only do that if you actually wanted to play, right? If you're going to go through that and you say it's a little bit embarrassing, you kind of get on your knee and beg for a little bit of support. I think you'd only do that to get back on the field, but maybe not. I just don't know. I just don't have a read on it.
Hang on, we'll be right back. I'm gonna tweet the poll here in the break. Overtime is next. It's the RP Show, Facebook Live, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts and listen live at rodpeterson.com.
You're watching Rod Peterson On Demand. For more of The Rod Peterson Show, visit rodpeterson.com or follow Rod Peterson on social media.